Welcome to the Swamp, home of the Florida Gators, and we've long been told it is here that only the Gators get out alive. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you along. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Looking for a productive play on first down. Back to pass, it's Arnold. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. He sends 2 wideouts right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. He finds his man. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Big 3rd down conversion, getting the ball to your running back, and he does the rest. This guy, I think, will get a lot more touches.
And you want to know why he's on the field on 3rd down? Because he can block, he can catch the ball, and you can also hand it off to him, and he can go find the sticks and keep drives alive. What a weapon.
And the Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Giving him his pads. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. A great Oklahoma running attack will bring a tear to the Boomer Sooner Nation eye, thinking of guys like Billy Sims.
And where it all started was always the ground game and the toughness, and you never question that. In Oklahoma, they got to get to that. They got to be that. They got to live that if they really want to build on what they used to be and bring that tradition and build some of that tradition in the SEC.
He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners!
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the open.
Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They believe they can run right here. Real. Their good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Working that left side now. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Looking to pass. It's Arnold. Makes the grab. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. The Sooners are rolling down the field. They'll keep it on the ground. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25.
I know the passing game sells and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Running it to the right. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down.
Really, really good decision-making by the quarterback. Don't get greedy. Yes, I can make reads, and I can pull it, and I can throw it all the yard. If I can take 10-plus yards and continue to do that and continue to be smart with my decision-making.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Oklahoma! First down here for the offense. From the gun, running back gets to give. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
He's back to throw on second down. On target over the middle. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Got his man quickly. And he slips the first defender and picks up a handful of yards.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. With that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
On the option. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Finds a crease at the 20. He has 89 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Use the play fake, now to throw. Shoots it to the left. Complete downfield. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. New set of downs after that completion. He makes the connection. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Back to throw. It's Arnold. Gets open down the middle. Stopped after making the catch.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Back to the air one more time. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get it.
And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Sooners! How efficient. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Makes the grab. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. They'll immediately call timeout. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll throw it on first down. It's complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. Line gets set, first down. They'll open this third quarter with a run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Nice play by the defense, but now is a time they've got to be more consistent. They allowed this running back to go off in that first half, and moving forward now, they've got to try and take this running back away.
Throws to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Looking for a man. It's Arnold. Makes the grab down the middle. At the 45, on his way. He's loose. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the pummeling has started.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own, so you've got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms and all the years, coaching, everything, you can't quantify it, you can't measure it. And the momentum has swung to the other side. You got to get it back.
Several defenders there to get him on the ground. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. He's looking to throw. It's complete. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Comes out throwing on first down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. Wide out in motion. Looking downfield, it's Arnold. Working the middle, it's complete. And he's down right there. Picked up a few, but still some work to do to get a first down. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. The throw to the outside is complete. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. And the Sooners are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Get a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally... The Sooner offense returns to the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. The Sooners are in the hurry up. Leaves it with the running back. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop it. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. To the air, it's Arnold. He'll throw it. Touchdown Sooners! And the stomping has commenced. They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
And you knew this one.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.